there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is Saturday, October 5th, 17:20 hours, because I've had a busy day. And Batman's back. Main stock, I guess, for now. So everything is getting super cleaned. That's why there is such a giant empty space back here. We're totally overhauling the space. That'll be the new CAD workstations. We're getting ready to paint the back wall. All the machines are getting restored to showroom condition.
This has to go damn near.
That can go over it. Batman will know where to put it. And there's Batman. You heading over there? All right, cool. Omni, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'll be home for dinner. I promise. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta go. Go on. Go on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. She just wants to love Daddy. So this is all getting cleaned and overhauled. Look at that. Look at how empty it is back here right now. You can be in the shot. We like you. You're okay.
But you want to show how empty it is. I wanted to get out of the way.
Oh, that's the vastness there. So let's see what the guys are doing upstairs. What's up, guys?
Hey, Cap. Well, we're working on configuring the Venus system.
Okay.
Adding some things, rearranging some things, organizing, you know, that kind of fun stuff.
Okay.
We've got a signal through the system, but it's not the best at this time.
But you do get a signal through the system?
Yes.
With audio?
Not audio. Working on video first.
Okay.
One step at a time. I mean, you can see down here, I got some tests. But it's, like I said, it's weak. This is the signal out of here, just so we can monitor.
Okay.
This is what's coming through the
Are you
system.
sure those monitors work?
Yes.
Have you tested them?
Yes.
Okay. All four?
At least these two, which is all I care about right now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's piss poor.
There is a signal there, though.
There is a signal there.
Okay.
So I'm redoing the tables, making sure that they're all right. You can't have that.
What is it? Oh, it's a network KVM.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's where that's at. We put this guy back up in his hole.
What's the thing on top?
Oh, that is a 32 by 32 router, serial router that we can actually hook into the Saturn system. It's made by Sony, but
Okay, everything's made by Sony. So, you know what Sony's biggest market is? You will never guess this. Nobody knows this. Sony makes more money in X than anything else.
it's not consumer electronics.
No. Insurance.
What?
Really?
Wow.
Insurance.
Japan must need a lot of insurance.
I don't know, but well, they got earthquakes.
Well,
And Godzilla.
and Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's well, you gotta have insurance for Godzilla.
So what are you doing?
We were coming up with categories to label these buttons. Oops, I pushed something. To group the cameras together. And so anything that has like a studio camera in it, or a group of studio cameras, will be a category.
Okay.
So, you know, master control, studios A through D, MDH, VSL, high voltage, the lobby, laser lab, your quarters, robotics, rapid prototyping, electronics, computer lab, chem lab, high energy, and the wood shop. I can't think of anything beyond.
Surplus.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Surplus.
We only got room for 2 more.
Yeah, so
And then outdoors.
We're actually going to put studio cameras outside.
No.
Blue Cherry doesn't count in this.
Yeah, Blue Cherry won't be coming through in this manner. Blue
Okay.
Cherry's coming in a different way.
All right.
So this is going to be things that are going to have studio cameras, or cameras that are going to be live, dedicated to the live stream. So think about that.
We have one more space.
Label it random. Yep, just random. Or uplink. We need a place for
For the broadcast truck,
yeah,
potentially.
uplink.
Maybe. I don't know how we're going to do that yet. I don't know that it's going to come into this system necessarily. I don't know how it would.
By radio?
Well, of course, right. I mean, there's one way of doing it, but there's a much easier way of doing it.
Just really big extension cord?
Why? just cell phone.
Okay. All right. So that's what's up.
So that's what we're doing. We're gonna, once this is all done, we're gonna go through and come up with 3 or 4 letter mnemonics to associate with all these categories so that we can enter them.
That's
into the
really
SAT
easy
system.
for most of these.
Yes.
MC,
Yeah.
STA, STB, CD,
Yep.
MDH, VSL. Most of them already have 3-letter mnemonics.
That's what I did down here.
Oh, look at you.
And you showed me a little bit about how to build the configuration for this.
D1.
Studio D1, 2, and 3. I can make it ST, it doesn't matter.
Is that Studio 1?
No, Studio D1.
What's D1?
Studio D,
Oh, Studio D, camera 1. Okay.
camera 2, camera 3.
Okay.
I removed the master control camera because we always use it for that down there, right?
Yeah.
And I've got spare inputs, so I'm just using the high def camera. Brought in on a separate input that's just
Okay.
for me. That way, you guys can keep that down there and run it all day long, and it's got its own audio.
A big thing we need to solve
Done.
is we need wall mounts. They don't have to have fluid heads, but they have to have a pan tilt head.
Yeah.
But it can be a bolt-in-place pan and tilt head. With a wall mount with like an 18-inch arm,
Oh yeah.
and we need to find a source of these where we can to start hanging big cameras.
Right.
Somebody somewhere makes these out of stamped steel for 20 bucks a piece.
Does B&H have them?
I haven't seen them. If you guys could help on this, it would be a big deal. We need to find, I need something where I can wall mount that camera. It doesn't need to be a nice fluid head. It just needs to lock in place, and we need to be able to pan and tilt and then lock it pointed where we need it. But it has to hold the weight of a camera, so it has to hold like 15 pounds.
What if we found a source for pan tilt heads and built our own brackets?
We could do that, but we'd have to find the right kind of pan tilt. We could do it out of Unistrut.
Yeah.
I even know the right kind of brackets. All right, let's see if something exists already. But if it doesn't, if we can find pan tilt heads, I know the brackets to use.
Yeah.
The stuff for Prevost, for the air system.
Okay.
They got these bolt to the wall things. I don't know if it'll hold the weight though. They're designed to hold a piece of air pipe, not 15 pounds of camera.
Well, what about like the brackets that we use for shelving?
That's the solution I've been doing, where I get 2 short, you know, the shelving rails.
Yeah.
You can get those 18 inches long. So I get a pair of those that are like 1.5 to 2 foot long, and 2 really long mounts, and just bolt a piece of plywood across it, and we set a camera on there. It's really jank, but it works. We could do way better, and that takes up way too much wall space.
Yes, it does.
So you guys solve this. Get looking on this. I'll do that in tonight's show too. I'll talk to the IRC about. Well, the IRC knows about it right now because I just told you. I'm looking at you, IRC.
I don't think they have audio. So in case you were wondering where the captain's quarters is,
Hi.
I found him.
We're hanging out. Pepper found a really good spot for napping. We're hanging out. He's good. You're good. Oh, I don't know if you've met him yet, Internet, but that's Pepper. He's cool. Omni likes him. He's very cuddly.
And he stopped pooping in the building.
Yay! We're not pooping in the lab! That's progress. Nobody ever pets this dog. Ever. His life is hell. He's also known as Prince Poofy Butt. He's kind of poofy. What? That's what the AV team nicknamed you. Yeah, Prince Poofy Butt. You want the cable out of your eye? Is that a soft pile of cables to nap on? Nobody ever pets this dog. It's so hard.
He needs another bath already.
He does need a bath and a haircut. You need a haircut.
No, it's about winter time.
We're thinking of getting you a poodle cut. Like Wolfie. Yeah, we'll get you that little lion cut thing with the big floofy head. He has the biggest feet. Look at this. the size of his feet. His big, big, giant feet. Yes.
He's a moose.
Snowshoes. We need to hook him up to a street luge.
I want to.
Mush. You know mush? Mush!
As soon as you take him outside, that's mush.
Yeah? Okay. You want to go for a street luge run? We'll get you a harness. Do it upright. Hook you to a street luge and head west. Look at this. He needs a bath and brushing.
Yeah.
And cookies. He doesn't. I could give him one. Somebody sent in a big box of cookies for Omni, and they're giant dog cookies. You want a cookie? You know cookie? You don't know cookie yet. Come here, I'll teach you cookie. Oh. Pepper, come on. I'll teach you cookie. Yeah, I got cookies.
Come on.
Cookies, come on.
You want some food?
Want a cookie? Come on. I'll give you a cookie. You're down at viewer mail set.
Let's see if you'll actually eat a cookie. Come on.
Come on, I'll give you a cookie. I even got cookies in your size, because you're big man.
They're to scale.
Yeah.
No, you actually have to walk down the stairs. Keep going, I'm coming.
Pepper.
Come on, come on. Let's get a cookie. Go left. This way.
Oh, hey, turn on the lights in here. I got viewer mail.
Okay. Come on, come here.
Hey, Pepper, I got cookies.
Oh yeah, he'll eat that.
Cookie. Yeah, they're milk bones. They're good cookies.
Hey,
Pepper.
come here.
Come here. Hey,
Why are you being
asshole.
such a chicken?
God, you're a pain in the butt. Pepper. Hey, come here.
He's trying to give you a cookie.
This is a cookie. That's a cookie.
Yeah.
That's for you. He's so chill. Alright, let's do viewer mail real quick. Well, guys, I keep trying to remember to bring this to my office.
Is that the Vegemite?
I got mail. What do we got in mail? Turn on my monitor. Alright. I got a thing from Steve LeMay. I'm invited to a movie premiere. Oh, it's Ender's Game. How did Stephen LeMay in Florida get me invited to a thing at the Celebration Cinema?
Wait, the title of the movie is Ender's Game?
Yeah, it's Ender's Game.
That was a good book series.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Thank you, Mr. LeMay. This is for Omni, who just left for the day. It's from somebody in town here. It's not actually to Omni. It really is for human resources at the Geek Crew. It's for Richard. Okay, well, I'll take that to Omni, and she will review your resume. Okay. This is from Tacoma, Washington. Where they have really cool stuff. Look at this. On the, you know how they cancel out the stamps as it goes through the system? They got windmills.
Wow. That's actually printed on there.
Yeah, well, when they run the mail through the system, it prints over the stamps to cancel out the stamps. It says that the stamp is now sold. And yeah. Oh, this is, thank you for all the efforts on the heat plates via Ivan, he's a friend of ours. Enclosed is a check. Thank you. That's really awesome. That's a rather serious donation. And there's art. See, they send us art, so that goes on the wall. Cool. That's earlier mail. This is box 2, Boden. That's me. This is from somebody named Chris in Menasha, Wisconsin. It's just to Boden.
From Chris to Boden.
From Chris to Boden. Well, he might not know who the hell I am. He might have been sending this to the, the clothing company. There's a British clothing company called Boden. Here's a super old but super nice video card. EVGA NVIDIA GTX 460. Still ranks in the top 50 on Passmark. Clean it up, use it, sell it, whatever you want. Value-wise, used, maybe 75 bucks. Thump it if you want. And he gives us a chart to show that it sucks. It's right there. Apparently, if I buy a video card, I really want to buy a GeForce GTX 770. Cool. Oh, now I know who it's from. It's from Butterduck. That is going on the wall. That is going on the wall right now. I need a better... Really? Using my last bit of tape on you, Butterduck. There you go. You're on the set. It's actually a tuna fish. Really? You wrapped a video card in brown paper? Dude. Alright, guys.
It keeps the static out.
Yeah, it keeps the static out. Okay, guys, let me break this down for you. Stuff like this, electronic computer components, has inside it chips that have unimaginably tiny wires and electrical connections. The static electricity from walking across the floor in this room, which is hell, the static in here is so bad it screws up our condenser microphones. But just walking around your house, just touching it, the static electricity is enough to fry those little circuits. And not always in an instant, oh, it's just dead way, especially with memory chips. Static electricity can kill some of it in some ways where it'll still work some of the time, which is worse than it being dead outright, because you'll actually install it and have it running and all that, and it just craps out when you go to render or something. In order to protect electronic devices from static, some things that you should know are, 1, don't walk around with the device out of its packaging. Take it in its packaging to where you're going to do it, ground out, install the thing. Cool. 2, when you're handling things like video cards, this big metal piece on the end is safe to touch. Okay, carry them around by this, and just this. In this particular case, you've also got a big plastic frame, which is pretty safe to touch. Never, ever, ever touch the golden fingers on the bottom. And it's generally bad form to carry them like this. You'll see a lot of people that'll carry stuff like this. That makes me crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Carry it on the bottom. This is best. This is sometimes acceptable depending on what it is. This is bad. And grabbing it like that and carrying it around is right out! Okay, don't do that. It's bad. But this is a very sexy video card. Check out the power requirements. That's serious business. Connectors. So this can, it also has what appears to be an HDMI connection.
NVIDIA?
Oh, interesting.
It's a GeForce, yeah. It's a GTX 460.
That could...
You got a use for that?
I do have a use for that.
Okay, you ready? I'll do it. It may be dead. It arrived wrapped in brown paper.
It's probably okay.
Okay, it's probably okay, but it's bad form. It's bad form. It's my job to teach these things.
We will put that to use for TGG2.
Oh, excellent. Okay, it's got an HDMI out.
Even better.
And dual DVIs. All right, and that's it for mail today. You guys have fun? We'll be back. Buy a quarter because Jabroni's pissed at you.
Why do we build awesome? It's not because we like showing off, though we do, and it's not because when science says, here's how the world works, we answer, great, now watch us bend it to our fucking will, though we definitely do that. No, we build awesome because we want to share the exhilaration we feel when we prove nature wrong. When we make something that shouldn't happen, or that can't happen, or that can happen but not whenever we please, happen, goddammit. We want to spread the ability to take what the world gives you and turn it into something unexpected. We want to get people who would ordinarily be just bored or disinterested in math, science, and engineering to feel that spark. And we'll use irresponsibly loud noises and automaton-made handcrafts and musical fire and death rays and tiny stars and giant Newton's cradles and lightning machines and motherfucking robots to do it, because we can. You might not have the resources we do, but you can still get the people in your life excited about science. You want a tangible, recognizable, and it's worth mentioning easy to transport example of how humans can dictate the way our world works? Done. Solved. Shrunken coins. For instance, we take a US $quarter, coil copper wire around it, load it into our high-energy physics laboratory's impulse generator, and for just an instant dump frankly insane current through that coil, producing such powerful magnetic fields that the quarter compresses in on itself to the size of a dime, yet retains all of its surface features. And it comes in an educational packet explaining the science behind it. Not that you'll need that, since you'll want to carry that thunderbolt in your pocket. Available at thegeekgroup.org, now for only $10.
It's giving me grief, Chris.
What do you got? What's the
Well,
problem?
this.
It's been doing that. It was doing that the other day.
Yeah, and it's still doing
It's still
it.
broken.
It's still broken. I
What?
can't.
You
for
need a
the life
power
of me.
supply. You should show people what you need. Maybe somebody out there can get a line on them. You need...
It's this.
That's a lot of power supply.
It's a lot of power
All right.
supply. It is a.
What's the exact model number? It's a BTS
There you go. Take
Venus
it,
power supply.
Zoom in on that bad boy. That's
Okay,
it.
we need
that.
we need one of those, exactly that, the PS400A. So maybe somebody out there has one. We can fix your thing. That won't fix your problem, though, will it?
No, it won't fix my problem. At least I don't think it will.
160 cameras is how many we can have. 128 outputs.
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking about something.
Yeah.
We got 5 megabit upload speed. And right now we're broadcasting 2 channels in standard def and have working internet.
Yes.
So in theory, if we upgraded to 25 megabit, we could have 10 channels. Probably 2 of those in high def.
Likely, yeah. Why, you got some 25 megabit?
You got 128 outputs.
Yeah.
We could have 10 channels.
We could.
We could have 10 channels, which means we could have a dedicated VSL channel. We could have a dedicated studios channel. We could do things like this.
We could.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I got stuff in my head that you don't want to know. You don't want to know, but I got stuff. I got ideas.
I got these too. I found a whole bunch of these.
Looks like a VTR cable.
This is well.
Looks like a VTR cable.
MPK cable.
MPK.
MPK.
What's MPK?
MPK is the proprietary serial connection between...
That's not just a 9-pin D-sub serial cable?
No, it's not serial at all.
It's wired funny?
Oh yeah. They're straight through.
Okay, it's a straight through cable.
It's a straight through cable.
Okay.
And it connects up to the back of this. I can control up to 8 devices with it.
VTRs.
Not necessarily VTRs. It could be VTRs. It could be all of these little control panels.
Yeah?
Talk over that.
Well, then why don't you have one of those plugged into that?
I just found
You
it.
got, how many of those cables you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total.
How many of those boxes you got?
I got 6 of those boxes.
You got 6 of those boxes? How many of
5
those cables
cables.
you got? Okay, so you get 5 of those going. You could do that right now. You could do this.
Working
Come on down here a second.
I'm working on it. I also did this. Hey.
What?
Look at this. Look. Look at that.
I thought Doogie did that.
He did do that, but this is, if you take a look, I even made you number 7.
Yes, Captain.
Well, what that does, now, why is your save?
Because I mashed a lot of buttons.
Quit mashing buttons.
What happens if you just push buttons? Does that ever get interesting if you just push? I made some lights happen.
That completes the training course.
Yay! Tonight's program is brought to you by the Million Monkey Theorem.
So now we can go send, let's see, Studio A. No, we don't have anything associated with Studio A. No
Okay.
cameras there. Send Studio B. Oh, camera 1 is the main set.
Okay.
Sin Studio B2 is viewer mail.
Hey.
Look at that.
So this means this will be mapped to a specific port on the box that it knows is Studio B main set.
Yeah, these are the categories. The
So-
Studio A, B, C, D, and then...
Now, can you get this to the point where you're like, bring up Studio A, and it brings up, and you get all the Studio A cameras, and...
Eventually. We've got to get that big bugger working there, and I can only do, I think I'll see what I can do.
It should be banks of 16 cameras, and you pick your working sets. Okay. So did you get video to go through the box yet?
I haven't had much luck with that. I got to get that. I keep getting this cross point receive failure.
Okay.
I think I may call...
Comment if you know what this means.
I may call Grass Valley on Monday.
This is Grass Valley?
Yeah.
This is, I didn't know that was Grass Valley stuff.
Grass Valley bought this stuff.
And has regretted that decision ever since.
So, yeah.
Come on down here, I got a box you gotta see.
Okay. So what kind of box is this?
It's a pallet, really. I got a whole pallet.
A pallet.
A whole pallet.
Oh man. No, that could be bad.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
Oh, okay.
Gotta go this way. Hey Todd,
Yeah.
if that worked, and you had a feather up your ass, we'd both be tickled.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Imagine that.
Just saying.
Could be a group tickle. You know.
There's my band name of the day. Group Tickle.
You know, I need my T-shirt to say official bit tickler.
God. And if that worked, and if this one worked, man, this big thing with the weatherproof housing. Now back here, I got a pallet of stuff, and a lot of it's Sony, and you're gonna find some weird cables that make you tingly. Okay, you're gonna be able to reach in here and grab. Hey, look at that. Open that up. Open it up. Open it up. Don't read it. Open it up. Rip that shit open. So rugged. So hardcore. What do you got there?
Oh, it's sexy.
What's the other end?
More sexy.
Now you got 6 of those cables. See what I just did for you right there?
Damn.
I'm helping you out. Look at this. Hey, how about that, comms box? See? There's all kinds of shit here that you need that you didn't even know you needed until now. Because I've quietly held it and waited, and there's a lot of shit here that you don't need, that you don't want. That's a 4-pin XLR male. It's exactly what I don't need. But if I had a female, and if there's a male in there, you might find a female. It could be cool. Hey, look, that's a cover for one of those, for a cable end.
How about this?
See? There's all kinds of shit in here. You know what that is? Let's see if you can get this. I put the odds at 1 in 3.
Looks like some kind of a focus ring.
Nope.
No. What's ring for? Oh shit! I don't know.
Watch. Come here. Process of deduction. Okay, look at it. We'll show the internet. A lot of people are trying to guess what it is right now. Most people will have no chance in hell. But if you look at this, you see the roller, and then there's this roller. It has a protective sleeve on it, and then this roller. Now, look at that roller. What does that roller look like to you?
Oh, it looks like it could be used for
Feel it,
some
feel
type.
it,
Oh,
feel it.
it's
rubber.
It's rubber for
It's
some
like
kind
a
of
pinch roller.
for some kind of tape.
Now look how wide it is. It's about 1 inch wide.
Some kind of videotape.
So
something
yeah,
about
this is guts, transport mechanism guts for a big Sony U-matic deck.
Wow.
Yeah. We have no need for that shit. So I got a lot of stuff here. Some of it we need, some of it's crap, and it's your job to sort it out. Anything that's new in box, we can either use, and if we can't use it, can go in surplus because somebody out there needs it. There's some dude in like East Africa who desperately needs this part, and he wants to buy it in our surplus for like $3, and I want him to have it. What the hell is that?
It's for stabbing you.
No, look at it. Look at the end.
Lens. How do you?
What does this screwdriver do? TD 1002. Look at the end. I think this slides into a fitting, and then you adjust this around to set tension on something or something like that. It probably goes with It's definitely broadcast. It's probably pneumatic. Hey, look at these. Look at these. Those are expensive ends. These are CCU cables.
I'm certain those are expensive ends.
Okay, and there's all kinds of shit here. There's a whole palette of things, shit you don't even know you need.
Things and stuff and crap and
Look at this. Look at that, Todd. You got a radio. You got a radio. It's a Radius CP200. It's a safety radio right there. This radio will let you talk to the safety dinosaurs.
I was just going to say, is that for the safety dinosaurs?
Here, take that. Because I got, look at this. It just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
This, I got a Radio Shack key and mic hooked up to a 3-pin XLR. So that's an interesting time. And we got more shit, man.
We got more shit than you know what to do with.
Okay, so we'll figure out what to do with some of this shit. I got a little antenna here. Wait, it's not an antenna. It's got a
dingus and another dingus, and you know.
That's a really big urethral sound.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in my private collection. I tell you what, I gotta come upstairs with Grandpa. I'm just gonna set this over here.
Yeah, it's good.
I have no idea what the hell it is. That'll be good in a high voltage lab, though.
It might.
Grab this box and pull it off, please.
Sorry.
You can put the shit you have back in the box.
Well, no.
Oh, you like that cable, don't you?
I want these things, actually.
All right, grab the big box. Set off side. Because all this stuff needs going through, and I need to sort out what we're going to surplus versus what is broadcast engineering, and you are kind of the de facto director of broadcast engineering. Oh, look at some of the shit we got here. I got an LMB. You know what an LMB is, Todd?
Illinois block.
Very good. That's an LMB. But there's 2 outputs. Look at that. I wonder if that's a C and a KU band or something like that.
It would be.
I got this damn thing. Look at that.
KA is smaller than this.
Okay, Todd.
What?
What the shit is this? Look, we got a couple electrodes. I don't know what that is. That could be an
I got a place
antenna.
for you to stick it, and we can plug it in and find out what it does.
That could be an antenna. This could be a fluid flow meter or a level gauge or something. It could be. I don't know what it is, but somebody out there knows. Somebody's going to comment and tell us what it is, because there's smart people that watch my blog and they know stuff about things. Oh, Todd, look at this.
I wonder if it's some kind of
Todd! Fuck, look at that. Look at that antenna.
It's an antenna.
It's a sexy antenna on a really hot mount. I think that's a rotary mount. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know what it is, but it's interesting looking. See, we got cool stuff, Todd. I got fronts for Sony hard disk drive array units. I don't have the hard disk drive array units, which kind of sucks, but I got the front for them. We got stuff. I don't know what these are, but they look cool. These big black panel things back here.
That's a.
Oh, you totally need this. That's how you connect to the matrix. Right there. It says right on the back, matrix. Radio,
matrix. Goes in the Nebuchadnezzar. Shit, I need that.
I got an audio DA. You need that.
Yeah, look at that. How many? Wait a minute. It's worth it to me.
And just all kinds of neat shit.
UHF converter. Some kind of a tuner.
You're gonna find a box with a
automatic
little rack of those.
AFC.
There was another one next to it. Here, I got this one.
Let's look it up.
I got some gels. I got a VTR down here.
This is
I got a patch bay. Oh, hey, Todd.
what is
Check that shit out.
TI-9.
No, that's it's like an old. Oh, here, how you doing? It's probably an old SCSI interface on there. It's an old CD-ROM drive.
Bernoulli drive. Old Bernoulli 230.
Might use one of those. It's either a CD drive with caddies or it's one of those removable hard drive.
Parallel port.
Parallel. That's old school SCSI there. Can you take the camera a second? I want to grab something back here.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know. Pull it out of there. Oh, Oh, it's some kind of
It's a light screen.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that shit,
Wow.
yo. I can see you.
That's crazy.
That's really useful.
That's, you
We
know.
now have lights. See, we got this years ago. Didn't have a use for it. Now we have the lights that'll fit that. I got
Nice.
this big
That's probably the box that it goes in.
Yeah, I think that's a carry
Strand
case.
lighting. Look at that. Strand lighting.
Like the
Sweet.
Strand Theatre. It's in London.
It's in London?
You're blocking the mics, asshole. The mics are on top, and you know this. And God.
I don't know
Hey,
this.
Todd.
I don't know
I got a
this,
big
Chris.
antenna controller here. Oh. There's all kinds of cool stuff. I got boxes down here that you're going to be interested in.
How's this? Oh, it's another
patch bay. What kind of patch bay?
It's crap.
Oh, it uses the big,
It's crap.
yeah.
I got another one of these patch bays. It's all
TT. That's tiny telephone. Oh, and you got a cable in it. Look, see, tiny telephone. No, it doesn't go there. It goes there. It's way more better than that.
it's way more better.
Way more better. But there's just all kinds of useful shit here.
And all kinds of useless shit.
All kinds of useless shit. All kinds of shit. Big box of shit, man.
It is a big box of shit.
But I figured you're at a point now where you've grown enough that I can just say, hey Todd,
What the hell?
I got a box of shit. Oh, look at that. There's your serial.
A, B, C.
No, it's an AB switch.
Look at that. And it goes. Stuck.
I don't know. I saw it the other day. I'm like, hey, I'll bet Todd doesn't know about this yet, and he should. It'll empower you to greatness.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but it's
something.
interesting.
All right.
It's definitely interesting.
I'm gonna go edit.
You're gonna edit.
I'm gonna go edit. Do a show. Do that thing I do.
Edit away.
Okay. You have fun, sir.
I'll try.
All right.